Since we made it to base camp yesterday, today starts the descent all the way back down the mountain. Let's go. Today we are trekking back down from Gorkshep to Verche, which is about 5,200 meters, back down to 45. It's a little cloudy today, but still a nice day. It's very cold though. I think it's like 14 degrees Fahrenheit. We got down to -6 Fahrenheit overnight. But we were cozy in our sleeping bags and liners and duvets. So, yeah. We skipped doing Kalpatar this morning, which takes you all the way up there, because we were both feeling a little under the weather. So, don't really regret it. We got a lot of good photos of Everest earlier in the hike, so I'd rather have slept in for a few hours, because we're going to need it, because somehow this hike manages to be uphill both ways. Let's go.
So we didn't do a very good job of explaining why this part was so scary on the way up, because mainly we were just like freaking out. But basically you're walking up, in this case, but we walked down it in the beginning, a path that is not very wide at all, and it's on top of the snow. There is ice, and so it's very slippery, and what you can't really tell from the video is that it's basically probably 500-600 foot slide down if you fall. And it just felt very unsafe and sketchy, and we did not enjoy it on the way down or on the way up. So yeah, that was why this part was the scariest part of the entire hike.
We've made it back to Le Boucher, which unfortunately is not our final stop today. Which is a bummer, because I'm already tired. We just stopped briefly for some tea in Le Boucher, where we spent the night before last. Now we're continuing on to Tukla for lunch, but first we have to go down Tukla Pass. Which should be interesting because it was quite gravelly, so hopefully it's easy to go down. Once we get down that, we'll be out of the snow, and it'll hopefully be a little warmer because my wee face is cold. Yeah, about an hour till lunch. Let's go. The weird thing about going back down the exact same way we went up is that some of the places we pass, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. And then some places we pass, and I'm like, I have absolutely no memory of this. Like Gandalf in the Mines of Moria. I'll just be like, oh, did we come this way? Mostly it seems to be on the what would have been the inclines for us, because I'm pretty sure my brain has just blacked those out. But yeah, it's kind of interesting that I'm seeing new things going back the way we came. So that's nice. And also we get to stare at new mountains, which is nice. We're not staring at the same old mountains. Not that any of the mountains here are not worthy of being stared at, because just look. I mean, what is this? Speaking of Lord of the Rings, like, this is some Lord of the Rings right here. And there's a helicopter. Oh, that's our lunch spot on Tukla. Right down there. Just gotta go all the way down first. We just finished lunch in Tukla, right over there, and then came across the valley, the new bridge. Make that a lot easier, but unfortunately they have not completed it in the 3 days since we were here. So we now are going down a big hill, and then it's about an hour along flat to Friche, which does not feel like we were only there 3 nights ago, but we were. So let's go. Almost done for the day.